We mentioned him earlier. He was a tremendous talent. As for players play against, I mean, I never got to play with Mario, but I played with Mario Lemieux in the summertime, and he was phenomenal how good he was. Gretzky is one of the classiest guys going that I got to play against. I played against Bobby Orr late in his career with Chicago, and he was amazing, and he couldn't skate back then. He could barely move and still made plays that were phenomenal. Boreas Salming was my roommate in Toronto, and he might be the greatest athlete. He'd come to training camp, have not worked out 1 minute, and be the best up and down the ice. We took him out golfing once. He'd never played golf, and I think he shot 76. He played tennis.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, he played tennis back home with Bjorn Borg. I mean, this guy was an unbelievable athlete. But I was blessed to be around a lot of special people.
Right. What about the toughest player you played with?
Toughest player I played with would be Barry Beck out of in Colorado, and then he became the captain of the Rangers. Tiger Williams was the best probably teammate for protecting you and doing whatever it could for your teammate. One of the toughest guys ever that I coached, and the meanest guy, Wendell Clark in Toronto. Wendell would beat you in a fight, and then he'd keep beating you. He was one of those guys that if you got in a match with him, it wasn't going to be 20 seconds and be over. It was all out war. Wendell was as tough as they come, and I hear my dad could really throw them too back in the days. Used to have lots of older people come up and tell me that they were afraid of my father when my dad played.
Yeah. I think that's perfect, Paul. What a place to finish. Honestly, we couldn't thank you enough for coming on. I feel like we could sit and do this all day. Like, it's been such a good interview, and I think our fans are going to love it.
Well, super.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for having me. Say hello to the people over there. I had a great time over when I was, in Scotland and Glasgow. And say hi to your brother. Give him a big hug for me. And everybody. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
Do it again.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Cheers,
My
Paul.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching 4,000 and Counting Clips. If you want to hear the rest of the episode, you can head over to Apple or Spotify now. Do that right now. While you're there, don't forget to leave a 5-star review if you enjoyed the content. While we got you on our YouTube, make sure you subscribe, and there's going to be plenty more videos coming soon.